guys. Hello.
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 Hi.
A lovely moment here we're sharing with Andrew from Carseat Headrest in the Olympia. The guys are on tour in Europe. This is the first show of the current tour, the current stint, am I right? Correct. How's the travel's been so far?
Good. The flight over here actually wasn't that bad because we flew from DC, and just like you were saying, it's only like a 6-hour flight.
It's only a 6-hour flight.
Though we did land at 5 a.m. and we couldn't check into the hotel until like 1 or something, so we just had to like wander like vagrants in the streets all morning. That was terrible. But we stayed up all night last night, or like until 10. We did it, you know, because the rule is don't fall asleep the day you travel, right? Because you want to beat jet lag. Yeah. So we beat it, and I feel fine today.
Fantastic. Great to hear. That's a key there for you guys watching. Massive. Camera one. Big tip there. We're going to talk gear. We're going to talk what you're sitting behind at the moment. So this is the kit that you're using for the European tour, am I correct in saying?
This is a rental. I've never seen it before, but looks good, sounds good.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, want me to walk you through it?
Let's
Snare
have a look.
first.
Yeah, go for it.
This is a Ludwig. No idea what kind of Ludwig it is. It sounds really good, though.
So, sorry, what is that?
I've been told it's a superphonic. If you haven't noticed, I'm not a gearhead, but you're gonna find out real quick. It came pretty well set for me. You know, didn't have to do much to it. Minor tuning. Ludwig, great company. If they're looking for someone to give free stuff to, probably not your guy. And then I've got a rack tom here. This is an oak custom from Yamaha. This whole set is all these shells are actually the rack, the floor, the kick, all the oak custom from Yamaha. I don't know any more details on it actually, though I do think this is a 12-inch or was it 14-inch? Yeah, 14-inch and then a 16-inch. I like them big and bassy.
Yeah.
Can I allowed to hit this?
Yeah, why not? Do it.
Try mixing that. Sorry.
There it is.
But I like them deep. Because we do a lot of like tom bass stuff.
Sweet.
You want to walk through cymbals?
Let's do it. Yeah. Hit me with what you have.
So hi-hats. I've got pretty much a whole set of K custom darks. The hi-hats here. I love these so much. And then the crash. What is this? A 17-inch. And I usually have to complete the set of the custom darks. I usually have a dark ride. But like they keep breaking on me because I'm like playing them really heavy, and luckily do you guys have Guitar Center in Ireland?
It never made the trip across.
Yeah,
no.
I mean it's kind of like the worst company ever in a lot of ways, but they do this deal where if you buy a cymbal you can get like 2-year insurance on it for like $70. And so if you break a cymbal, you literally just take it back and they give you a brand new one for $70. And so I've been doing that for years because I break like a bunch.
So is your guarantee? It's like the warranty is renewed every time you get the new cymbal, basically.
Yeah, you just pay another $70 and you can keep. Yeah, it's crazy. But I was breaking so many of them, and I was also like calling Zildjian and being like, because you can have a warranty through Zildjian and Guitar Center. So what I would do is I'd break one, I'd call Zildjian, get a new one, and then I'd break that one, and then I'd go call Guitar Center and get one. But Zildjian sort of like caught on and blacklisted me. Hey, shout out to Zildjian if you want to give me a sponsorship.
Guys.
But I got a call from a guy, and he was like, hey, man, this is like the 5th one of these that you were like returning for warranty. What the hell is going on? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, I play heavy music, and these are cracking. And they're not cracking at the bell or anything. Like, I'm hitting them correctly. It's just like, if you just destroy a cymbal, on tour after tour, it's going to break eventually. And so he's like, you know what? I've sent you 4 of these already. Like, let me just send you this one. And so he sent me a custom medium ride, 20-inch. And he said it's thicker, it's more durable, it's not going to break. And this has lasted for much longer than my average old one did. The issue is it doesn't sound quite how I want it. It's like a little more dead. But our sound guy loves it because he was having issues with my cymbal bleeding into the vocal mics and even my vocal mic. And so he likes this more. But it just doesn't have quite as much crash to it. Like, this is a true ride. Yeah. And the other one was more of one that you really can crash on. But I'm getting used to it. So that's my cymbal journey.
Nice.
Sorry, Zildjian.
There's a story for you anyway.
Sorry.
And let's have a look at what sticks do you normally use then?
Yeah, we're doing Vic Firth Extreme 5A. I don't know if you want to zoom in on that.
Hey,
maybe a Ken Burns. You guys do Ken Burns effects? iMovie, shout out. Yeah, Extreme 5A, Vic Firth. And these don't break like toothpicks or chopsticks, as
Contrary to
opposed
popular belief.
Contrary to popular belief.
Yeah.
They actually last quite a long time. Because these extreme ones they're heavier and they're also a little bit longer too.
Sure.
So they're thicker, they're a little bit longer, so I don't have to really work as hard to go hit the bell. Like I can just like be really lazy. But I like how the extremes are long. 'Cause I've been using these for years now, and these are fantastic.
Fantastic. Amazing. Great stuff. I mean, I think that's pretty much the majority of stuff covered. You've got a...
I've got a kick pedal.
Talk to me.
Just a DW 9000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great pedal. I mean, you can't argue with that.
It's entirely difficult to go wrong with one of them.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Amazing
smooth,
pedal.
very smooth.
Very smooth.
And that's it. My set is really simple. 4-piece, 2 cymbals, hi-hats. I mean, ideally, I'd like to travel with more cymbals. Like, it's more fun to have more cymbals and doodads, but I'm just kind of lazy, and I don't like carrying shit. Henry's a little bit the opposite, and you'll see his kit in a second. He's got a few more doodads on there.
He's got a few bits and pieces.
Yeah,
already.
I used to, before Henry joined the band, I used to also have an Spd out here on the side, an electronic pad, and I would trigger stuff. But since we absorbed Henry, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to play that, and you can do it for me. And now I get to do less work, and that's what Henry's here for.
Amazing. Andrew, it's been a revelation.
Revelation.
It's
Glad
been wonderful.
Thank
you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Carseat Headrest tonight at the Olympia, and then you guys are moving on throughout Europe.
Yep.
Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. There it is. Thanks, guys. We are here, folks, once again on stage in the Olympia, where Carseat Headrest are performing their live show tonight. We're here with Henry, who performs as the percussionist in Carseat Headrest, and also drummer in
Naked Giants,
who are on stage tonight
as the openers. Yeah,
that's wonderful. And you guys, so it's a great vibe for you. You get to kind of come off stage, and everyone, like, whenever I've come off stage, I've always thought to myself, I want to still be on stage.
That's funny, because when people ask me about this gig, I always tell them, it's like after playing just for the 45 minutes with Naked Giants, I always just am like, where's the next thing I get to hit? Can I make more music with that? Because you still have that rush. So Naked Giants is a great warm-up and loud bash, and then I get to come back here and just really hang back on the cowbell and the bongos and stuff.
So with this beat, this is kind of like, obviously not intensity-wise, but it's kind of like a warm down. You get a little bit more space to play around with up here.
Yeah. Because Naked Giants will be a 3-piece, so it's much more. Each one of us is filling a lot of space as our role. But in Carseat Headrest, now a 6-piece, it's a bit more. Where can I comp what Andrew's doing on the backbeat, and then the rhythms that Gianni's doing on guitar or something like that. And it's really fun.
I'd say so. Yeah. Let's talk gear. Let's talk your setup here as a percussionist. So we'll start in the middle.
Sure. Yeah. So here's a Spd Pad that is actually Andrew's originally. He's letting me borrow it for the tour because he didn't want to play it anymore, so he gave it to me. It's got some really cool sounds. I think it's probably muted in the house right now.
Sure.
But there's a ton of different samples on it, and you just scroll through it, and like we just keep samples in all these. So it's got 9 pads. You trigger them, and different ones make different noises, and you just switch between songs. Some songs have like Cute Thing 1. That's the first chorus, and then you go to after you hit the first chorus, this is the sample triggers for the last bit of the song.
I feel it. Yeah.
So that, so at first I thought it'd be hard, but then I realized it's like playing a 9-key piano with 2 fingers, and then I was like, I should not be complaining.
No, that kind of it's that's very simplified then, I suppose.
Yeah.
When you think of it that way, it's a much simpler process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's the Spd. Here's just a nice cowbell. Wish I had a drumstick, but it's okay.
It's all right.
You know what it does.
We know what it does, yeah.
It's great. We're going to do a new cover tonight, and there's like a consistent cowbell pattern that's like digga 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 dat, digga 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 dat, digga digga digga, and it's just totally funky. So it's great to have that. And then sometimes we'll just do a classic quarter note for like a whole tune. Then I have this trash stack, which is kind of funny, I think, for like indie rock to have like something like this.
Yeah.
But it really gets the job done. I kind of have the kit kind of half broken down because it's over there, but I'll just do this real quick.
Yeah.
You can like.
Yeah.
Idea of what happens.
Sure, yeah.
It's an old cymbal that broke on me.
Word, look at that.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll make it into a splash. And it's definitely, that would shred somebody's skin in half.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be
on the
like,
edge.
Like you need to be careful with this.
Yeah.
Do you remember what this was at one point?
It was a Dream Bliss 20-inch. Yeah.
Classy metal right there.
Yeah, totally.
I feel it.
I got this in the $10 bin at Seattle Music Store,
Nice.
which was great. Trading Musician, our favorite. And then this is just a Sabian B8 that I think I found on the floor somewhere. and
these things together.
Sandwiched together kind of makes something unique and really stand out for this style of music. So.
Awesome. That's brilliant, man. I love the idea of found sounds in the truest sense of the word. Like you're kind of finding things that will work for you in some way or another.
Yeah,
that's deadly.
Make them work like that.
Really cool.
And then just classic. It's great. Just some bongos. We throw those in there for a good amount of the songs. Sometimes I do fills with Andrew. Sometimes I do backing patterns to help out the groove. Yeah.
Got his back.
It's great.
Straight up.
And then I'll have a 16-inch floor tom here too, but that's at that kit right
That's
now.
over there for the moment.
Yes.
That's
And then there's
awesome.
tambourines and shakers.
You've got all the kind of the usual necessities, bits and pieces.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's
man.
it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.